1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
Of people's wealth. You know, it's a strange thing, but if you think of billionaires, now Elon Musk, apparently the richest man in the world, he's not, I mean, I saw the other day with the improved stock market in America, I think they say as a result of Trump becoming president, his wealth went up, this is Musk's wealth, by about $250 billion. I mean, that's not increasing what he had. That was just the increase. And I forget what I've read before that he was worth. I mean, he paid for Twitter and then he changed it to X. I think he paid $44 billion for that. I mean, of course, but he's not got that in cash. It really illustrates the point that wealth is really in the form nowadays of a computer entry. That's all it really is. And, you know, it sounds a bit thin because to think there's nothing specifically tangible behind all these transactions. You know, if I transfer money to you or you transfer money to me, there's nothing taking place except the value of that money. I mean, if you're sending me money, I'm giving you something back, and that is what it's about. And that, in a way, takes us back to why we have money. If you go back to the when God was a boy, as they say, with the caveman, and he would go out and try and find the food and stuff for his family, and that was the start of it. And then there were other families, and basically somebody wanted some bananas and somebody had some oranges, so they swapped, and that became an exchange. And eventually, I guess, a bright, clever person said, well, why don't we have a system whereby we have something, it might be a lot of coins. I mean, to this day, people who search for, you know, coins under the ground, they come up with Roman coins and stuff like that. And that was a medium of exchange. And now, as I say, our cash, paper money is a legal tender medium of exchange, which means you can pay your bills with it, your tax, anything else. So that's kind of how that all came about. And of course, you tend not to get bartering now for one good against another good. You get the cash equivalent. And of course, that note, that £5 note, £20 note, is only really worth what you can buy with it. I mean, it's not intrinsically made of, you know, an expensive metal or something like that. It's just the promise on there of the Bank of England, in our case, it will cover you up to the value, say, of £20 or even £50. So that is wealth. And most wealthy people they're not always so cash rich. The billionaires probably would be. And of course, that's the point. For most of us, actually, our assets will comprise stuff apart from cash. It will be buildings. You know, we hear about pension funds, huge pension funds, which looks after the money of their employees and so on. But most of those pension funds are invested in property, you know, maybe business property somewhere in London or anywhere else for that matter. And that when they have their annual accounts, the value of all that property is put down, and you can see the assets, you add the cash you may have to it, and that is your wealth. So wealth is a kind of a strange concept, really. It's not what we always think. And we know people are not always cash rich. They're not, and cash, we mean liquid cash in a bank account, stuff like that. And there's a problem.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.